with I Love It for me. I'm going to start with my number one fragrance. This is not in any particular order, but I decided let's start with my very favorite fragrance. It's YSL Leave. This is the intense version. It's what I'm wearing today, even though I'm just sitting around the house. It's described as a warm florals. In the base position, we have those long lasting. It's a great floral. It has every single note in it. I love. The only con with me is that it's not as long lasting, and the projection is just not there, fortunately, for the Victor and Raw Flower Bomb. I don't know if there's an intense version of it. I'm sure there is, and I probably need to get my hands on the intense version. But when you think about me in notes, the Victor and Raw Flower Bomb is me in notes. However, this one, it's just not for me. A middle of the road replica scent for me is the Replica Lazy Sunday Morning. Lazy Sunday Morning. It's a clean scent and I like it. It smells like fresh linens to me. Whereas Bubble Bath smells like a bath. Lazy Sunday Morning smells clean. It's a really good clean scent. However, Replica Bakes toilets are here for a time. I want to say a short time, not a long time. I might as well round out my replica scents. This is the last replica scent I own, and it is Beach Walk. I love Beach Walk. It smells just like it sounds. It smells like you're walking on a beach. It smells like you're walking on a beach. It has that bergamot in it. It has ylang ylang in it. I like bergamot. Bergamot is a quintessential scent for me. YSL Leave has bergamot. So bergamot being in a fragrance really has me reaching for it. I reach for it a lot in the summer because isn't that when I would go for a walk on the beach? While we're talking about YSL again, this is the YSL Leave, not the intense version. This is the version I fell in love with first. I think it's a little less warm than the Leave Intense. However, it has a majority of the same notes as that lavender, as bergamot. I would describe Leave Intense as a warm floral and this as a white floral. My number 2 favorite scent is Delina Exclusive by Perfume Stay Marley. Now, with Perfume Stay Marley, they are fairly expensive, but I like Delina Exclusive. I want the bigger bottle of it, but again, we're talking a bit more expensive. Delina Exclusive is very feminine, very girly. I'm sure it has rose in it. I wonder if it has bergamot in it too. Is it tend to love a good bergamot? I doubt it. Let me spray it just because the projection on this is outstanding. I will say this projects really loud and it has long longevity. So if you don't want to walk off an elevator and linger, I wouldn't pick this up. It's what I wanted Victor Flower Bomb to be in terms of lasting power, in terms of longevity. However, it just is not. There is nothing that mirrors Delina Exclusive in my opinion. And they do have regular Delina, which is, I guess, the starter of the show. However, I never tried Delina. I went straight to Delina Exclusive, and I love Delina Exclusive. One that I didn't expect to love is the Way North Bondi. This is considered a fresh scent. This is considered a fresh scent. Clean scent. Fresh out the shower scent. And I really, really enjoy fresh and clean scents. No, this does not have a longevity of all day, nor does it have strong projection. Might be you all alone who can smell it, like you by yourself can smell it, but still a wonderful, 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 wonderful scent. I love Kayali Sparkling Lychee. This was the first scent I think I got that had lychee as the star player. It made me realize, hey, do I actually love lychee? Is lychee a scent that I need to This is more fruity. It has orange notes, a lot of citrus notes in here. So again, more fruity floral, and this is just a more basic floral scent. A lot of people recommended Coral Fantasy to me because they were like, if you like Born and Roma, you're going to love Coral Fantasy, and they were right. I do prefer Coral Fantasy over Born and Roma, but my issue with Born and Roma is the longevity and the projection. So I bought the version of not Born and Roma. However, I bought it at the travel set first just to make sure I was going to like it, and I do like the intense version. So if I repeat buy Valentino Born in Roma, I will only buy the intense version, not the regular version. I have a controversial take. I have a controversial take. I am not the biggest fan of Burberry, and it's only because, again, the fruit is a little too overpowering for me. The fruit is a bit overpowering for me. I like a little bit of fruit. But how some people get headaches if something is overly floral. Some people get headaches if something is overly sweet and fruity. I think I'm on that same page. It's overly fruity to me. As red berries, but I think it's too red berries for me. And someone told me that Burberry is a dupe for Maison Francis Curtijon's Baccarat Rouge 540. have the elixir version, and I straight up laughed in their faces because this smells nothing like Burberry. This is in a league of her own. This is spicy, this is warm, this is woody. None of those words I would use to describe Burberry at all. This, I'd say, is more in that amber woodsy family. Burberry is 100% a fruity floral. This is nighttime. I see Burberry as a daytime scent. In no world are these two related in any capacity. They also say Ariana Grande Cloud is a dupe for Baccarat Rouge. I cannot agree. This is a fruity floral to me. I think it's a beautiful bottle. I think it's a youthful scent. I think whereas Maison Francis Curtijon's Baccarat Rouge is more mature. This is more youthful, and I'm not just saying that because Ariana Grande isn't like super young. She's like late 20s. But I think it's just maybe the bottle gives it a youthful. I don't know what makes me think of this as youth. I own it, and I'm not necessarily the youngest person in the world, but I think it's a cute scent. But it's very much so fruity floral, and it's not got a long longevity, nor does it have a very high projection. It's very here today, gone tomorrow. But tomorrow meaning like, you only have 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Do you know you only have 30 minutes? One of my favorites is by John Paul. It's La Belle. This is the intense version. I accidentally bought the intense version when I was meaning to buy the regular version. However, I'm very happy with my purchase. This bad boy is so sexy. I mean, I'm not just talking about the bottle, which it the scent that's on the inside. Please don't hate me because I know Eilish by Billie Eilish is a lot of people love. Eilish by Billie Eilish, a lot of people love. Eilish by Billie Eilish, however, for me it's too vanilla. It's known as a vanilla scent, and I bought this because I wanted to try to see if I could be a vanilla girl. However, this solidified that I am not a vanilla girl. Unfortunately, I'm not a vanilla girl, and it's okay. I had a gift card when I purchased this, so I'm not mad at myself. My sister actually loves this scent, and I got her a fresh bottle for her birthday. I didn't want to re-gift this to her, so I wanted to get her a fresh bottle. She likes vanilla. She's a vanilla girl. I'm a floral girl. Well, if you are a vanilla girl, I think you're gonna love this. If you're not a vanilla girl, I think you're gonna hate this. Again, I'm a florals girl. I'm a white florals girl. And being a white florals girl, I like my way. It's controversial because a lot of people say this smells old. It smells very mature. I can't argue with that. It does smell mature, but I spray this when I want to smell mature. I want to be taken seriously. I highly suggest you don't blind buy this. I highly suggest you smell this before you buy this. However, I love it. Probably my second favorite Carolina Herrera scent is Very Good Girl. Very Good Girl. I like Good Girl blush. And I love Very, Very Good Girl. Very Good Girl is a fruity floral. Has red berries and that top note, which I think lead me to liking this scent. My number 3 Carolina Herrera scent, because my last favorite, unfortunately, is Good Girl Blush Elixir. My third favorite is Good Girl. This is the OG. This is the one who started it all. Good Girl is the OG, and everything else has just been variations and all of that. I want to love this so bad, and every note in it is who I am to my core. However, the issue with Good Girl Original is it has coffee in it. One of the notes is a coffee bean. I think it's the same issue I have with Eilish by Billie Eilish. Eilish by Billie Eilish has cocoa beans in it. And I think that just pulls me out of it. If they could just remove that, and I think they have removed it from the other variations. That's why I like all the other variations of Good Girl more than I like Good Girl herself. The first ever fragrance I ever bought, not this particular bottle, but this scent is Ralph Lauren Romance. I bought this right out of high school because this is what my mother used to wear. And I thought I need to smell like my mother, so I bought this when I was 18 or 19 years old. And I think this has shaped my way because this is a white floral. And I think that's what created the adult version of me who likes YSL in my way and brought up paradox and all the other great white florals out there. I think this was the start of a great florals relationship with me, a very great florals relationship with me. You Remind Me by Forever Mood, which is Jackie Aina's brand. This is clean. This is not overpowering. This is coming straight out of a shower and spraying this and just going about your day. Someone described this as the perfect scent if you're like a nurse or you're in a field where you're around a lot of different people and you don't know what their scent profile is. Like you don't want to work in a doctor's office and see a lot of patients and wear something like Perfume Stay Barley Oriana, which is like, I'm here. This is very demure, very mindful. Wear it on a plane. Wear it somewhere where you're going to be around a lot of people, and I don't think this will upset a lot of people. Daisy Love by Marc Jacobs. It's a toilet. Another scent that's here for a short time, not a long time. Here today, gone tomorrow. wish she lasted longer. She's a floral girl, and I'm a floral girl, so we are a floral girl. And my last scent is Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel.